like the word transparent means, it's see-through. The simple word I can use for transparent is to see through. And so it's such a parent whom his or her children, take for example teens and young adults now, can see through. It means you're saying something, you're meaning it. You're doing something and they can actually see that, oh, this is my father. The mistake a lot of parents make is that they put up a facade of who they are really, of who they are. And many a times, you see, our children are smart. They're trying to dig deep, they're digging deeper, they're trying to know, who is this, my father? What's saying? Is it true? You know, they're validating some of the things you are doing. They're trying to confirm if it's right, if it's wrong. And so many a times, we don't know that they're actually trailing our paths. They're actually following us. And so we keep acting carelessly around them. That's why sometimes I've heard parents who say, do as I say and don't do as I do. Yes, we have parents like that. So for example, a parent maybe sends his son to go and buy an alcohol and tells the child, if I catch you drinking is not for young people. and so when you see that, you're like, so it's not for young. So when he gets out and sees his children or his peers drinking, say, don't mind that, my dad. So this is a very wrong approach to parenting, and a lot of parents don't know that. At times we tell our children to lie. Oh, tell that person, when you get to that person, tell him this, tell her that. And so they go ahead and say, but you are lying now. You're confusing them. Psychologically, they become confused. They are confused because you're telling them something and you're meaning another thing. And so what happens is they're fighting between, psychologically they're beginning to fight between how to establish the truth in what you have just acted. Okay, but you're at home. And some of them who are bold, especially in this generation, will say, but dad, you're at home. I say, but don't follow what, just say what I ask you to do. And some of us are so authoritative that we tend to, if you have lied, you see, what's best is to acknowledge that what I did was wrong. This is not good. You see, but many parents, most of the times, they don't want to acknowledge this. Come on, get out of my sight, and what do you mean by it? And they go back home to their room like, if you don't want them to do it, just, yes, I lied. This is not the right thing. This thing is wrong. It's wrong. This is not how we should. Because, you see, we are the ones that mold the emotional or psychological lives of these children. Because when you shut them down like that, or you shut them up, what happens is that they go back to their room thinking, and maybe they get outside. And the truth is that because they're interacting, at this age, they're interacting with different things. Maybe they get outside and they're discussing with their peer. And they're raising, don't be so surprised that many of the things that happens at home, they discuss with their peers. Because they are closer to their peers, if you are not careful as parents, even than you. So they're telling their peers, look at what my dad said. No, that thing your dad did is wrong. My dad will not do that. So he's coming back home to say, somebody's dad. But why is my dad not like